Welcome back, my friends and fellow gamers. I'm Wrath, and we are back in Hellion today to a majorly upsetting development. And that is that sometime while I was offline, my main module here developed a hull breach, and we lost the lion's share of the air in the system. So now I have to make some compromises in order to be able to do what I need to survive. The most major hurdle right now is that we are at critical air. I do not have enough air to make the station breathable, and that means I'm going to be screwed very, very soon. So the only thing that I'm going to be able to do, and I need a lot of, okay. The only thing I'm going to be able to do at this point is go into a conservation mode. So I was trying to see if I could pressurize at least the minimal services that I wanted, but I'm going to have to scale back what I wanted. So we're going to depressurize again and pull all of the air back in the system here. And it's really frustrating when you have something like this happen because, you know, it's completely out of my control. But stuff happens. All right, so we've cut the pressure back down, and we're going to start resealing some of these doors. Unfortunately, this means that for the time being, my access to the fabricator will be limited or under tight control. So is that open on the other side? No. Okay. So because it means I'll have to come through the depressurized side every time I want to use the fabricator, which is not ideal. It's functional and it's doable, and we can work around that, but it's less than pleasant. So I'm going to go ahead and start repressurizing this room along with the airlock here, because that's minimally what we're going to need to survive. Why are those pressurizing separate? Oh, stop that one. Depressurize that one, because we don't need that room, because that's the empty corridor next to me. Alright. So that has gotten us just enough to survive on. That is an unfortunate turn of events. Less than optimal. Don't need that just yet. Nor that. Let's see here. Alright, and that's fully intact, so let's take the pack here and refuel it. Oh, wait. Refill that. Where are my supplies at? Oof, dangerously low. Okay. So we're going to go and do some digging around for resources, because we really have no other option. I do have some basic parts here, but let's get to it. So let's go ahead and start sealing these again. And again, fortunately for me, since I had all of the bulkheads closed, it wasn't a complete disaster, because I was able to preserve some of the air in the system, since I only lost air in one room. I did lose a little bit of air in another room because there was a fire, but all in all, it's not a total loss. We're still able to maneuver. We're still able to get around. And not that button, that button. And we're able to go ahead and get ourselves squared away. So I'm going to go ahead and depressurize this room, and let's get out and get ourselves some resources. Alright, again, let's close this door, pressurize. So now this trip will be all about raw resources, nothing else. Well, no, correction. Raw and processed resources for the making of air will be our highest priority. So we're going to be going after, I think we're going to go to Everest Station and look there for the necessary resources to get ourselves out of this particular situation. Alright, so got a spare suit that we picked up. I'm going to go ahead and, oh, that one's almost full here. Some of those need to be adjusted. Let's see, oxygen, nitro, oxygen. So yeah, some of those need to be refilled next time we're at base. And those are all loaded. Wow. Okay, so I really do need to clean out some of my inventory. Let's go ahead and do some repairs here. Give our ship a once over. She's at 96%. Is there any other damage nodes on the inside that I can tackle? Doesn't look like it, so... Oh wait, there should be one over by the engine. So let's check that here. No, you're okay. Alright, so there must be an exterior damage node that is showing some kind of damage. But since it's only a minor percentage, I'm not going to worry too much about it. In the meantime, let's cut the ship loose and let's get to work saving our station. Okay. Now, there was a subscriber that I was talking to who's over in the UK who wanted to do some collaborative stuff together, and I was really excited to try that. Unfortunately, I tried the server that he's on, which is one of the Europe West servers, which is as close to his servers as I'm ever going to be able to get, and it did not go all that well. I wasn't even able to get out of the initial cryopod that you start in, so it was a bit of a non-starter, unfortunately. So if you're listening, JW, it unfortunately is probably not gonna be a thing that we're gonna get to do. I do apologize. I wish I had a better answer for you. Okay, so let's go. Where is Everest Station at the moment? It's all the way over there. Might we not make a closer jump? No, let's go ahead and go to Everest Station, because I would like to, not a production, we want a storage. Okay, storage E1. Let's warp to you and see. Okay, this fuel cell is not going to be up to the task. Maybe if we put up to warp. Oh, we will be able to. Let's pitch the ship around. And bingo. Alright, let's see if we can gather the necessary resources to begin a recovery from what has largely been a disaster. And my wife is going to bed, so I'm going to need to turn my voice down. And she's stealing my drink. So we're probably gonna have to throw out that that warp cell when we're done here, because that's not gonna. I'm gonna try and move the mic closer to my mouth here, so bear with me while I try to make this a little bit bearable for you while we do what we do. So hopefully when we get into this location, we'll be able to gather up the resources and parts that we need, and then we won't have such a problem. Okay. And it looks like we're in the debris cloud right now. Let's look at that right for a second. Is this thing straight out of the debris cloud? Only very briefly. So we're going to be trying to stay in here as short as possible then. In fact, I think I'm going to flip around this and just grab the parts out, grab the station modules and pull them away out of the debris cloud and then sort through them there. So we'll deal with the two items that are on the end there. Okay. All right, and match. Roll to the left here. I really hate that auto. Okay, cargo bay, anchor. Orientation off. That one. Okay. And I think if I do this right, I might be able to grab a couple of these and consolidate them down. Which would be useful. Because then I could just take this much. Okay, there we go. We're attached to that one. Okay. So, even though we're putting a priority on certain components, and I may actually want to keep this storage module, I am going to go after very specific items if they become available. Because you never want to pass these up. There's too much opportunity in them. Okay, take those. Hopefully the ship won't get beat up too much. Okay, so take that. And that. Ooh. Take that. this for the moment. Looks like there's a gun and some ammo. We'll take the ammo. I don't need the extra pistol, and it's just gonna take up space that I need for other stuff, like this guy. What have you got? Oops, don't want that. What are you full of? Dry ice. Well, it's a start. Oh, another hacking tool. I'll take that. Always good to have those, especially since I went to the entirely wrong place last time to get them. Okay. Drop this one off. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead. Get in here. Try to do some damage repair here. So by repairing this, we're gonna, and oh crap, our thing is out of hydrogen. Let's see if we can refill it. Not bad, that'll do. And the only reason we're repairing this is because we're actually going to keep this module. We're going to use its storage as we maneuver around. Okay, so so we're just, oh, what just happened there? Ah, did the whole thing explode? I don't know what just happened here. What? Let's kill the program, bring it back up. That was weird, it just killed everything.
It was.
That was a weird outcome. Okay. There we go. Let's repair a little bit of this one. Alright. Wonder what that puts us for the condition of this thing. Whoa. 70%, that's decent for now. Oh, that's why things went weird. That section got blown up. Okay, so my plan to pull stuff apart didn't quite work because the part that I was going to pull off already got blown to bits anyway. Well, shoot. Must have been like a collision or something. Alright. Close the outer door and pressurize. And the ship is taking a battering. Okay. Shut the doors. Let's close this door. Actually, oh, shoot. Due to the seriousness of this, I'm gonna go ahead and depressurize the whole ship because I want to preserve any air that we have, because I have a feeling we're going to get a hull breach. Okay, so let's... we got damage on the outside top. That is a critical problem for us. Yep, I thought so. Alright. That right there we cannot live with. Okay. Production. Storage. Let's warp to you. Oh shoot. The solar panel's off. Because it got damaged, it automatically shut down. Okay, shut that off. Okay. Let's plan on a jump a little bit further away. Let's look at going back to these, well, we're going to need to stay within this industrial area. To that. Did it explode? No. We just had a collision, that's all. Okay, yeah, we're still attached. Let's go ahead and get this back. Whoa. Let's get this back to our home station. Unfortunately, in order to do that, we need to shut down all the power so that we can get everything up and running. I'm gonna have to take that cell out. It's just not good enough anymore. That one. That'll do. Check the power. Okay, we're at 50K. I need 75 to make the quick jump. But we'll do the long jump if we have to. Okay. Warp home. Keep forgetting all these little tiny details like turn on the damn ship. Okay, so we're at 64. We can probably do the long jump here in a second. So, warp to the Haven. Insufficient power. Almost. Okay, and we are initialized. It's going to take a bit to turn this thing around, which was bad planning on my part. Come on, come on. Okay, warp 2. These debris fields are always so dangerous. Alright, so what I've decided we're going to do is I'm just going to attach this thing to my station, pull everything useful that I need out of it, and get rid of it. And I know that that sounds harsh, but actually, no, you know what? I'm going to carry it around like a caboose for a little bit. I think that it will make a useful tool in the long run of getting the station supplied. So I will keep it for the short term. And it might even be useful in terms of like mining storage, because that way if I can do mining where if I don't have enough drills, enough cans to operate a drill, well, I can operate that station as a mobile sort of unit. The only problem is I don't think it has charging capabilities, so I couldn't charge batteries. Alright, so let's roll to the left here to get our angle right. sun out of our eyes. Okay, now I need to, as soon as I get within range, I need to stop and relog, because as you can see, it's not recognizing all of the parts of my station because it doesn't recognize the airlock. The airlock should be there, but it's not. So I'm going to park this. Standard docking port. Let's go ahead and dock this bad boy. It's already got a good lineup on it, so might as well make use of it. My air at. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Just nice and steady, folks. Come on, get it over. Slow that down. Okay. Since we've got everything squared away in here again, we can go ahead and repressurize the ship. Oops. That will do for now. We'll put you on there. Alrighty. Oh, let's put up our pistol ammo for now. There we go. Don't know how that arrangement works out, but it works for me. One pistol with 5 magazines and 1 spare. Okay. Alright, let's get to work. Hopefully. We will be able to just hop on through and get all the things we need done.
I do need to repair though, if I'm going to keep using this thing. Let's do that now. Let's do exterior repairs now. Look for anything on the outside here. Okay, there's one. All right. And a nice big nasty one on the bottom here. Alright. Now let's go get in the station here. In order to... Whoa, too fast, too fast, too fast. Let's go get in the station. Alright, we are in the station. Now let's get into gravity. Let's start working the resources that we have in here. Okay. Raw resource, dry ice. Put that in. Unload. Take you. Put you there. Resource, dry ice. Not exactly what I need. I need the nitrogen. Unload. Do we have? Okay, so we do have some nitrates and some nitrogen, so we will be able to do something. But we need more. Much, much more. Okay. More dry ice. This is a less than optimal outcome, but whatever. We'll do what we can with what we got. Rather like regular ice, so that I can get some hydrogen out of it too. But beggars can't be choosers. Oh, hydrogen. I guess begging does work. Probably almost refill my thing again. What do you got? More hydrogen. They like to give you a lot of this. Unload that. Alright. So let's take that off there. Hydrogen, please. Perfect. Let's go ahead and start moving resources to the other system. That way I can basically throw this system out the window if I need to. Okay, throw the nitrogen in there. Toss the oxygen, or, well, we're going to need to do some refining, because apparently we blew out our oxygen in the process because we had the air filter on. That's less than ideal. So let's look around, see what else is on this thing that we can make use of. Not much in any of these, but that's kind of to be expected. Not a lot there, but we can still work around that. Let's go ahead and take these guys while we're here. Let's go up there and repair that. Finish getting this thing in working order of some type. Fully repaired. All right. Okay, let's go to the main part of the station here. Let's dump some resources into our refining system, or our fabricator. Okay. Okay. Since we burned through a lot of these alloys, I want to make sure that I have plenty of them. Okay. And these are all refined resource cans, which I don't need that many of. At least not currently, so I'm just going to get rid of them, as they don't serve a usable purpose for me currently. And any resources I can garner are worth getting. Okay, fabricator. Dump those in there. And there. Gonna need more parts for electronics, so that's gonna be a thing. This module shut down, so it's not drawing power, so we can't use the refinery in here or anything. Let's go ahead and move the parts. Take that, take that. I'll take you. Alright. We are proceeding as best as one could expect. Does not look like there is any objects in the underground of there. Anything down here? No, doesn't look like it. No. Okay. Nothing down there. Okay. Oh. Another pistol and some more ammo. That can go in the ship. Alright, let's go ahead and get some of this started because I need to do batteries and be able to do at least some mining. So let's at least move 15 hydrogen over so we can start building at least a couple of batteries. Okay. Let's go and let's get this set up here. Alright, so full batteries on that, so I can do up to now 4 and 6, total of 6 orange cans, probably more like 5 really when you get down to it, 5.5. So that should be a good start. Let's put these 2 batteries over here. Okay, refinement, or recycling rather. So let's go and get into the actual pressurized part of our station and get ourselves a little bit of break time from the harshness of space as we do some refining and try to get a little bit of oxygen and increased accessibility into our system here. because obviously the more that we are able to recover from this, the better. We still do need to get a scanner and some additional tools for the mining process. Okay, open the outer door. Close the outer door, pressurize. So ideally, if I can get enough air to fully pressurize the sections that I have now and my ship, then I should be in good working order, and then adding new things on won't be as much of a problem. So let's start by refilling our pack. Alright. And refinery. Alright, we want to refine that for sure. We want to refine the ice. And that's going to be, I think that's going to be, well, there's going to be a little bit of ice left over, so let's refine that first. Alright, so while that's doing its thing, let's check the status of all of our equipment here. Okay, looking good. %. Shut that down because it's not doing anybody any favors now. But that does mean that I am going to need a new air filter. Not good. All these little things conspiring to make life hell for you. Oh, the fun of it all. Okay, refinery is almost done. Actually, no, it's only about half done. Go ahead and move that out. Take the nitro out. Alright, where are we at for time here? About 54 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of this refining off camera. And I'm probably going to need to do a couple of different episodes for it, but it's definitely not going to be a fun process as we slog through trying to recover the resources that we lost. Until next time, I'm Wrath. I hope that you've enjoyed this episode, and I will catch you again on the flip side.